Guys, in my recent Glock G19X, there was some confusion about magazine compatibility. One thing that I demonstrated was taking a magazine with a Gen 5 base pad and how it would not fit into the magazine or into the magazine well. And as you can see, it butts up right here against this lip and it's not going to allow it to seat. And that's true. Now, the one thing is though, now this is actually a Gen 3 magazine because the Gen 5 magazines that I actually have are for the G19. So to demonstrate this, I took off one of the base pads and put it on this magazine body. But the thing is, the body itself is the exact same body that Glock has been using all along. It's just the base plate. So these magazines will work if you trade out the base plates. And same thing here, if we look at the G19X magazines compared to a standard Gen 4 magazine, they are exact. I mean, the dimensions, everything. These are produced out of the same mold at Glock, and they all will work. Now, another thing is not only will the Gen 4s work, the Gen 3s, Magpul 17 round mags, they work. ETS mags, they work. One issue that you find occasionally is some of the extended base plates. They will not fit because of the lanyard loop. But the lanyard loop can be easily removed. As long as it'll work in any of your previous gen Glocks, it'll work in the G19X, except for the base plate of the Gen 5. That's the only part. You can get replacement base plates from a lot of different sources, just like this, factory base plates for about $3.50. And so if you have a Gen 5 already and you want to use those magazines in your 19X, then you'll be able just to get some extra base plates, and these will also work in the Gen 5s. Now, if you want to see the full review, I'll have it linked right here. You can go check it out. But one of the things that I saw a ton of comments about is how this handgun just kind of Glock just threw it out there and they're not listening, and this is not really suitable for concealed carry and a bunch of other stuff. Here's the deal, guys. This gun was made as an entry into the modular handgun system trials. And honestly, it was one of two. The SIG P226 and the 19X were the two last remaining. One of the reasons why that SIG won the contract is because they came in considerably cheaper than the Glock. A lot of people are saying, well, that because Glock didn't have a modular system. That is not the modularity they're looking for. They were looking for a modular grip. It was not stated that you needed a modular chassis, period. This gun is just the model that Glock introduced and entered into the military trials. The only difference is it doesn't have an external safety. One thing is, a lot of people say, Glock's not changing, Glock's not innovative. Well, to be honest with you guys, Colt isn't either with the AR-15. It's the same basic rifle that's been there with a lot of different changes, which the Glock has had too. This is the Gen 5 version. It's the same basic pistol. And honestly, the 1911, same thing. The design is the same, and they've stood the test of time. It's the same thing about the Glock. Now, whether you like a Glock or not, that's your deal. And really, I don't want them to change it. If they want to bring out a totally different model, great. But keep Glock, Glock. Oh yeah, and the 33 round magazines, they fit as well. Now, Glock did invite me down to their summit to show the new releases. But one thing, and I want to make this clear, is Glock is not paying me, which they don't. And number two, if I'm going to keep the G19X, I have to buy it. This isn't just because Glock's sending me a free gun, because they're not. And honestly, the price is not that good. But one thing we do have coming up is the new Gen 5 Model 26. Be strong, be of good courage. God bless America. Long live the Republic. With this base plate, it's just the 19X. Okay, that's confusing. It's, Gen 5 magazines being able to be inserted into the frame. Okay, Gen 5 base. And for the rest of you, the Glock 19 mag, it does not fit. The Glock 26 mag, it doesn't fit either.